last, it's come. It's come at last. The day I knew would come at last has come. At last. Welcome to the Time Treadmill. I'm Ron, and these are my sweaty thoughts about Doctor Who. Okay, right off the bat, 2 apologies. First, I forgot to bring down a shirt to change into for doing this, so I'm particularly sweaty today, and I'm sorry about that. For most of my viewers, I am sincerely sorry. For one of my viewers, you're welcome. Second apology. Sorry for opening this video by reciting a line from my 1982 high school production of Lil Abner, but, you know, if it fits. So today's story is The Curse of Peladon. It's noteworthy for a couple of reasons. Probably the biggest one being it is the first story of the Third Doctor era that has absolutely no segment on Earth with UNIT or the Brigadier or any of that. It's just Jo Grant and the Doctor in the TARDIS in space. 100% of the story start to finish. You can see where the series is really starting to move away from the Earthbound UNIT-based format. It started last season with Colony in Space, and that was accomplished with interference from the Time Lords. This is the first one where the Doctor seems to at least have some sort of control over the TARDIS, although, I mean, no more than usual. And so this entire story is set on the titular planet Peladon. And as far as that goes, the most noteworthy casting choice in the story is that of David Troughton playing the role of King Peladon. David Troughton, of course, being Patrick Troughton's son. This is actually the third story that David Troughton appeared in, although the previous 2 he was a bit player in the background or in heavily makeup. This is the first one where he appears as a major speaking on-screen character. He will return again. It's just going to take him another, 40 or so years in the 10th Doctor era in the episode Midnight. But we'll get to that sometime in 2021. So those are the trivial important things, but the most important thing about this story is the first appearance of him, her, it, them, they, Alpha Centauri. Alpha Centauri is a representative from the Galactic Federation and, as the Doctor rightfully points out, a genderless hermaphroditic hexapod. So there's that. Alpha Centauri is particularly noteworthy as being the character with the longest gap in appearances on Doctor Who while still being played by the same actor, or in this case, voice actor. There was someone else actually underneath the costume, but the voice of Alpha Centauri is famously performed by Isan Churchman. I am not at all positive that I pronounced her first name right. But she provided the voice for Alpha Centauri both in this Curse of Peladon and the sequel story, The Monster of Peladon. But most importantly, in the 12th Doctor era, at the very end of Empress of Mars, Alpha Centauri appears inviting the Ice Warriors to join the Galactic Federation. And once again, Alpha Centauri is voiced by Isan Churchman. That makes a gap of nearly 40 years between the last time she played the role and when she came back. At the time she recorded, if memory serves, she was 97 years old. And it was just a fantastic moment. So anyway, for this dedicated viewer, Chuck Rogers, you're welcome. And on that note, I'm going to wrap it up for the day and maybe go get less sweaty. And so, as I always say, stay home, stay safe, be kind, be patient, and I will see you tomorrow.